So my name is Lance. I've been talking to CTV News, and we've had a lot of confusion here. We're all evacuees from Cache Creek and Ashcroft. We're sitting up here on Sun Peaks. Absolutely not one of us has had very much information whatsoever. Most of us are out of these hotels by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning with nowhere to go. A lot of people have no money, no vehicles, and just basically no information. So what we're doing here right now is we're recording this to let people know that the promises that Christy Clark made today about $100 million being released, $600 for each and every individual put into our bank accounts as soon as we register with the Red Cross is not true, because I contacted the Red Cross after getting through multiple layers of errors, so on and so forth, on their website. I finally received a phone call back. The first phone call, gentleman told me he had no idea what I was talking about. Tried again. The second phone call, gentleman told me that the funds will not be released for approximately 3 to 4 days. Meanwhile, if you're looking here, these people have absolutely nowhere to go, and I'm just going to go around and get a couple of private stories about lack of information and situation that people are in. So I'm going to start here. If you want to name your name.
Sky.
Sky. Okay, so what's happening with you guys?
We showed up 5:30 Cache Creek, and we're forced to evacuate without being able to get any of our belongings. We're on a limited budget. We have $20 to our name right now and nowhere to go. As of tomorrow, we're out of the hotel, so any sort of disaster relief funds would have been stupendous in helping us. It's ridiculous. Not knowing what to do or where to go is stressful.
Has anybody been in contact with you folks telling you what to do next?
Zero contact.
Did you even hear about the relief funds of $600 being released immediately?
Nothing. We weren't contacted. There was no messages or notices, and for it to be released immediately and then have this 4-day delay on it can't work like that.
Right. So what's your plans for the morning?
No idea.
We got enough gas to maybe get to the bottom of the hill and then sleep in our car.
Right. Well, we'll make sure that we get this out here as quick as possible. So I'm going to go over here to this gentleman here. Your name?
I'm David Drinkwater. I'm from Cache Creek.
Okay.
And I was there right when the fire initially started and whatnot, and I was evacuated. I had police show up to my house. I had to leave, but I didn't have much time to grab any of my belongings or anything. I did make it to Counts to go to the ESS, which I did get some vouchers for groceries and whatnot, but as for the information, it's been pretty not very useful information right now. Like now I'm up at this hotel, I got to check out tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going or what other kind of funds are going to be available. So really, I'm in the same boat as most people around here and whatnot. We're all just kind of waiting and really just waiting for the proper information so we can move on and get going. And
Okay. Has anyone told you about Clark's promise of $100 million and $600 immediately?
I haven't actually. This is the first I actually even heard about it. I haven't had any emails. I haven't had any phone calls or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah. So I just heard it from word of mouth right now.
So what are your plans for tomorrow morning?
Right now I'm gonna stick close to my friends, and because that's all I can do, because we're all in the same boat. So I'm just gonna stick close to my friends, and we're all gonna just try to get through this together, I guess. Cause
Right.
That's all I can really do at this moment.
Okay, man. Well, good luck. We'll probably see you down there.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. Okay, sir. Your name?
Yes, it's Bert Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
From the Ashcroft band there.
Okay. And what did you hear about the $1 million coming in and immediately $600 being allocated to all the evacuees?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
I don't. Once you hear, you don't believe it until you actually see it there.
Yeah,
Once
it's
there's,
kind of paranormal for the day, right?
yeah.
What are your plans for tomorrow morning?
Oh, we're gonna go to the TRU and re-register. Either come back up here, I guess.
Were you told to register with Red Cross in order to receive your funds?
Yes.
No.
No, with the Red Cross, not ESS.
No.
Okay.
Not
And so no one's been in contact with you whatsoever.
No.
Okay. We'll probably see you down there tomorrow morning. Yourself,
Robert Emmons.
Emmons. And what have you heard so far about the funds being
Nothing.
released? Nothing
Had
whatsoever.
no word about nothing.
Nothing.
And for people that are being kicked out of their houses, told to leave, and no other choice, we're stuck.
Right. And what are your plans?
My plans? I only have these people here to get me down to wherever I have to go.
Right.
They brought me up here. I have no transportation. I'm 71 years old. I got to work at the Husky every night.
So
But
what do
I
you think's
can't go to work.
what do you think's going to happen with the people that don't have transportation? Going to be stuck up here on the mountain?
They're stuck.
Tell them
Yeah.
shuttling that other family around.
Well, yeah, we also, like the other family there, we up and down 3-4 times now for them because they got no transportation.
Right. And have any of them heard anything about immediate
Nothing.
relief or anything like that?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
And he's got three kids?
Five.
5 little kids.
He's got 5 kids. I'm Karen Anthony Kirkpatrick.
Okay.
We have nothing from Red Cross. The ESS, they're just trying to do the best they can. They have no information to work with.
Okay.
They're doing their best. People are coming together. Sun Peaks has been wonderful and has alleviated a lot. But we have like 6 animals with us. We have several children. My plan was to leave them in the hotel, the children in the hotel, so that they can't kick us out. They can't throw the kids out while I go back downtown or back down to Kamloops. Hope to hell I find some gas money to get back up to my children. Hopefully they're going to, I don't know who's going to help us with accommodation because we've already got our 3 days. And the animal services, the SPCA, the services that they're affiliated with have come through tenfold, whatever citizens. But again, there's only so much we can do. There's only so much getting together as sticking close to your friends as we can do. We need government support. And like they said, it's there. But as in the past, in other disasters, Red Cross, they accept all this money. Of course, their CEOs are one of the highest paid CEOs. There's a whole list of all the charitable donations. UNICEF, Red Cross, all their CEOs get paid a lot, and not a lot go for help for anybody.
So were you told about the funds being released
I
by
was not
Clark
told.
today?
I've been on the website all day.
It says nothing.
It says nothing.
They do have a little blurb there on CTV News saying that Christy Clark will be releasing $100 million, $600 to every single person that has been affected by
She
this.
must have given it to businesses or something because they're the ones who are helping us, not her.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Great. And
As far as Christy Clark goes, it's like blowing the smoke out your ass.
yeah. Well. Okay.
I don't get to say that, but that's
Thank you.
Well, what about you guys? Thank you very much. What about you guys?
Well, we actually did the whole first night on our own. We got virtually no information at all.
Right.
We ended up here not because it was set up through any kind of emergency services. These were the first people that all answered the phone. We've seen more support from the community of Sun Peaks more than we've seen it from the provincial government.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's good to know. I mean, I know myself, I couldn't find a motel or a hotel room
Well, there was nothing set
in
up.
Kamloops, and they sent us all up here at 3 o'clock in the morning where I got here.
No, we got here earlier than that because
Yeah.
we simply answered the phone.
Right.
And I
They
can
were the only ones
understand
that had pet rooms.
that situation,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, you can't be sending people this far out of town, out of reach for all emergency services, and then not supply them some form of transportation.
Do you have any idea of how many people might be up here?
We personally would
Seen
know of at
30
least
plus.
30 to 40 plus families.
Yeah, and I was
from Cache Creek
I was
that are up
estimating about 100, that might be around the area that we just don't know about.
Now, I mean, I completely understand getting them space wherever you can find them.
Yeah.
But taking them from an isolated community to another isolated community really is no benefit.
Yeah, up a
You're not
mountain,
going to supply them
45
some
minutes
kind of
away.
Transportation access.
And
Yeah.
expecting us to be able to go up and down.
And no communication.
No
Yeah, that's the key
communication.
thing. I mean, you guys are going to put us here because you have that space. We appreciate it, but then you got to give us some kind of communication line other
Right.
than driving an hour back
Right.
and forth each way.
Right.
Just to find out, are we have another night or not?
Right.
I mean, most of us are up again, so we're all going to have to go down. I myself will be leaving our pets and our supplies up here by the gracious nature of the hotel we're with
Mm-hmm.
to try to force them to keep us here.
And so what'll happen if they don't extend your stay with
We're
vouchers?
dragging ourselves all the way back up here,
Right.
pack up what we have, to go back down to not know where we're going to end up.
Have you registered with the Red Cross?
So you can't even get through the website at this point.
No, I know.
Phone calls
I've
aren't getting
run into
answered
that.
either.
Yep,
I mean,
exactly.
it's an overlog system, I understand that,
Okay.
but you can't throw a single blurb with virtually no information out once regarding $100 million
Yeah.
and then expect one service to be able to support that. Like, the lack of communication is one thing, but how the communication has been done is
Right.
even more appalling.
Exactly.
We weren't aware of even meetings until an hour after they had already started, and we were already
Right.
up here, and we
That's-
weren't going back down.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that.
We spent 7 hours with emergency services yesterday and did not find out about information meetings until we saw them posted on the hotel elevator after we were already an hour away.
Right.
You know, we're one of many people who sat there, hundreds of people for all day long. You could have made one single announcement to say, hey, we're going to have an information session for
Right.
you.
Right.
Would have loved
Don't
to have known it. Now we're watching it the day later
Yeah.
because somebody did a live feed on Facebook.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, social media should not be my primary source of information, but it's all we can get.
Okay, well, this is going to be going out on CTV News. I've reached out to them, and they've they're all over this, trying to help us out. They're all going to be down. They're going to have reporters down at the TRU tomorrow. They might want to talk to a few of you other people there, and just keep putting the word out, and we'll try and get as much help as possible. Okay, guys?
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.